Hola, soy señora Belknap, tu profesora de Español 2. Hi, this is Senora Belknap, your online Spanish 2 teacher with Sp2WelcomeCall. This welcome video is going to go over some general terminology and things that apply to online courses in general, and then of course we'll get into the specifics about your Spanish 2 course with me. Let's get started. Okay, let's start to talk about some online course terminology that applies to almost any course that you'll take with Sp2WelcomeCall. Module. A module is just like a chapter or a unit in a book. Segment. This is the equivalent to the word semester. There's a segment 1 and a segment 2 in the Spanish 2 course. You might be taking just one segment or both. If you're taking both segments, of course you're taking the full Spanish 2 course. DBA. These stand for Discussion-Based Assessment. This is a phone call between you and your instructor where you summarize and discuss and show off what you've learned in the module that you just finished studying. Academic integrity. This is a word that you might hear both in classroom courses and in online courses. Students are required to be honest in the completion of the work that they turn in and avoid copying items from the internet or from other students. Just like in the classroom, there are academic consequences for violations of academic integrity and even possible withdrawal from the course. Just remember, when you hear the word academic integrity, the instructor is talking about your level of honesty and loyalty to being honest when you complete work and not cheating by copying from other students or copying and pasting information from the internet without citing your source. Okay. Couple of other things regarding online courses. Once a student is assigned a teacher, they must, or they should, begin working immediately on assignments, but also schedule a welcome call with your course instructor, and this welcome call needs to be scheduled at the beginning of the course, right as you're getting started. The welcome call should take place between the student and a parent or guardian and of course your teacher. Another type of call that's required in online courses is a monthly call. These are usually done about every other month. This is a phone call between your parent or guardian and the teacher. It's a phone call where the instructor gets to brag about how good you're doing in the course, or maybe to discuss any concerns regarding your progress in your online course that you're taking. In online school, you'll hear the word activated or activation. Once a student is activated into a course, it starts a 28-day countdown. This is the time frame window where a student would be able to drop a course without a penalty or receiving an F for the course. It wouldn't affect your GPA or even show up on your transcript if you withdrew from a course within the 28-day window. This is also called the 28-day grace period. This 28-day grace period usually does not start until after the welcome call is completed. Students that are enrolled in online classes are required to complete and submit a minimum number of assignments weekly to stay enrolled in the class. The number of weekly required assignments will differ from course to course and just depends on the specifics and the expectations of the course that you're taking. In online classes, a week is 7 days long. not just Monday through Friday like you're used to with a classroom course. In online courses, you can complete the required number of assignments at your own pace as long as you turn the work in weekly. That is the required number of assignments in weekly. You can access your online course 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Another terrific benefit of online learning, in addition to being able to log in and work 24 hours, 7 days a week, is the availability for you to redo assignments. If you get back an assignment and you're not pleased with the score that you received, you could redo the assignment. You'd be able to study a little bit more, learn the lesson concepts a little bit more deeper, and then retake the assignment for a better grade. It is not an average of the two grades. The grade that you take on the resubmittal of the assignment is the grade you receive. So if you earned a 10 out of 20 the first time around, but then earned a 19 out of 20 on the second time around, the 19 out of 20 is the grade that remains in the teacher grade book. Parents often wonder, how are they going to keep track of their student or child's progress in an online course? Well, you can start out by emailing, texting, or calling the instructor periodically or any time that you are looking to get some knowledge or feedback about the progression that your son or daughter is making in the course. Also, a really easy way to monitor your son or daughter's progress in an online course is to sign up for a parental guardian account. The link that I have on this slide right here that's appearing in red is a link that you could copy down and go to and get step-by-step instructions on how to register for a parent guardian account. Let's get into some Spanish 2 online specifics. The Spanish 2 online course is for students who have previously completed 1 year of Spanish and scored at least a C or better. The Spanish 2 online course does lots of variety in the type of assignments that you'll be completing. You'll be watching videos, reading stories, answering comprehension questions, writing short answer essays, taking quizzes and tests, learning new verb tenses. Some things will be completed in English, some will be completed in Spanish. Lots of different ways designed to help you learn the Spanish language. And remember, you're only in. For Spanish 2 online, you'll be required to do a DBA for each module of study. There's 9 modules in the full Spanish 2 course. 9 modules, that is, where you have to submit work and you have an end of module exam. Remember, modules are like chapters or units. Module 10 in segment 2 of Spanish 2 is just the segment 2 exam. The DBAs in Spanish 2 are part of each end of module test or exam and are worth 25 points of the 100 possible points on that exam. The Spanish 2 end of module exams are password protected to help you remember that you have to schedule your DBA before you can take that test. Remember, the DBA is a phone call with me where you get to show off everything that you've learned in the module regarding culture, vocab, and grammar, and just give some examples. And relax, the phone call is not conducted all in Spanish. The Spanish 2 online course, like I said before, it does have 2 segments. You might be taking just one segment, or maybe you're taking the full course. It's obviously a half credit per segment. So if you're taking both segments, it would be just like taking a year-long classroom course where you would be earning 1 credit. There is a segment exam in both segment 1 and 2 of the online Spanish 2 course. You must pass the segment exams with a 59.5% or better for me to issue your grade in this course. And don't worry, the majority of students score way better than a 59.5%, and you have the opportunity to study the material for a long while before you take that segment exam. The minimum number of assignments per week that are due in Spanish 2 is 5. That is, you need to complete 5 assignments and submit them to me per week. Remember, a week in online school is 7 days. You can decide how you want to complete those 5. 1 per night, 1 every other night. It doesn't matter. Whatever works for you and your schedule. You can always turn in more than 5 and work ahead of pace if you're trying to finish the course faster. Spanish 2 online has 2 segments, as I've said before, and if you're taking both segments, you need to complete the course in no more than 18 weeks, 9 weeks per segment. You can, of course, complete a segment at a faster pace and complete the entire course in a shorter period of time. There is a minimum time frame that you need to be enrolled in the Spanish 2 course, and that would be 2 full weeks or 14 days. There's times when you're going to need help or have some confusion or a concern or need to let me know about something. So please feel free to call or text me to 813-803-0835 or by emailing to mbelknap@pasco.k12.fl.us. You can also utilize the email address that you've been assigned by the course that you can access in the Pasco online course. Pay close attention to my announcement page for valuable information and for special messages regarding Spanish 2. When students get started with their Spanish 2 course, I suggest that you click on the course information button. That's going to be one of the blue square buttons on the left-hand side after you've logged into the course. In the course information button, there's a lot of different links that you can click on and get help with how you navigate through the course or how you submit all the different types of assignments. You're also going to find ways that you can insert accent marks on the words that you need. You know, those little marks that are above the vowels in Spanish. Once again, I'm always available to help you, so don't hesitate to ask for help, email for help, or call for help. Sometimes you'll need to make an appointment with me. So what you'll need to do is on the announcement page, find the icon for my appointment scheduler, click on it, and book the next available appointment. You'll be booking appointments for a welcome call, for your DBAs, any tutoring that you might need, or monthly calls. The link, like I said, is found on the announcement page, and when you click on it, it takes you right to my appointment book. You'll also see on the screen in red, I've given my appointment link in case you want to copy it down. So, what are the next steps you need to take? What do you do now after listening to the welcome call video? Well, after you've watched this video with at least one of your parent or guardians, have them send me an email to let me know that you both have viewed the video. You can begin completing and submitting assignments to me, and also schedule a quick welcome call so that we can meet each other and talk about any questions or concerns you may still have regarding the Spanish 2 course. The welcome call shouldn't take us more than 5 minutes since you've been able to watch the welcome call video. Remember to jot down questions that you still may have regarding the Spanish 2 course so I can go over those with you when we talk. Well, that's it. El final. Welcome to Spanish 2. Bienvenidos a Español 2. I'm very excited and happy to be your Spanish 2 instructor, and I really hope you have a lot of fun continuing to learn Spanish 2. Adios. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you and have a great day.